Memorabilia. Knicks fans, you can take home the Knicks team pennant next week. The first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive this special giveaway. Take this pennant and showcase your Knicks fandom.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Taking a look at some numbers here for Kobe White.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Williams against Reed. From outside the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Pass to Williams. Puts up a deep 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out, it's back to the basics, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Vucevic. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Giddey passes to White. Shoots over Bridges. And he's off on his first shot of the game. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Reed. Soft touch off the glass. Reed's got 7. Here's Giddey. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's MP. Another one falls for New York.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Dosunmu outside. Back to Giddey. They need this. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
MP against Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Brooklyn. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going. Outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Well, Richard, during his 5th year in the NBA, Kobe...
Oh,
look out! Ruthless!
Whoa! How is the hoop still standing?
Ooh. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And Giddy has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 6. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Big fans and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. New York, #1.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Vucevic, the pass to Smith. On the take, MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Brunson passes to Reed. And it's Chicago with a board. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And some changes here for New York. Robinson comes in for Towns, and it's McBride in for Bridges. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Brian, as we know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he holds reverence for the Jordan-era Bulls. And I asked him if he had mixed feelings competing against the Bulls, and he said not anymore. They'll always have a special place in my heart, but I have no hesitation going out and handing them a loss. All business for MP, guys.
Yeah, and once you put on a different jersey, Allie, all childhood fandom goes out the door. Smith, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you've got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jones in the post, defended by Payne. Williams from long range. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
MP up top, defended by Jones. And there it is for him. Reed's got 19 points.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Collins. Just 3 on the clock. And they pick up 2.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be back in a moment.
The new restrictions, but basically it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. On the court for the Bulls. Giddy and White pair to make the backcourt. Nasumu is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pulls it. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Nasumu outside. Outside Huerter. It's Giddey on the wing. Sunmu for three. The rebound by Kolek. Knicks leading by 14. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Reed can't get it to drop. He's now shooting 10 for 14. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside White to halt the run. Drops in the three.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
MP looking around. MP gets it to go through contact.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's Herter with the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 13. Here's Reed. And it's New York scoring again.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. With 4 on the clock. No good at the rim. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Knicks up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the New York Knicks.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, they have to be feeling pretty confident. Good teams win the games they're supposed to. We'll find out how good they are.
You can beat a team and still not be a good team. I want to see how they play.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
MP is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. In each of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
And Williams drops them both. New York leading by 15. Brunson passes to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Just 5 on the clock.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
First team foul.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
The line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Bridges against White. That one doesn't drop.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
A nice shot by MP.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
From deep, MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Look, when he's within range, Vuce is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Brunson passes to MP. And again, New York with the triple.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready. Range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Herter's got 6. And so it's the New York Knicks. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
And Coach Donovan got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Zach Collins out there with Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. The 3. Reed, good. Reed's got 38 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for McBride. And a change for the Bulls. Terry's checked in. Here's Collins. Pass to Terry. Outside Jones. Over Brunson. Jones misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
They're going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
The Bulls trail by 19. Jones, the pass to Smith. And here's Herter. Shoots over Hart. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Collins outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's Herter. That's good on the assist by Collins.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Reed against Smith. A nice shot by MP. Reed's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Giddey's checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Group getting ready for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Smith. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Kobe White in for Herter. On defense, the Knicks. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Reed in the post. He's covered by Dosunmu. Outside Reed. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
He does not get the second one. Knicks leading by 19. Here's Reed. Money from the wing. Reed's got 45 points.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Get him out, get him out.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dosunmu for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.